Yo, let's jump right into it. What's good? How's everybody doing? Hello. Sunbeam, Swimmerson. Damn, I straight up missed a spot, didn't I? Is that just like fucking skin? Feels like I did not shave there. Liquid death is not Mormon approved. I think there's a lot of things I do in my life that are not Mormon approved. I don't know if the Mormons are my source of truth, my source of fucking... what? I haven't seen the Book of Mormon, but I've heard of the general gist of it is that it was just a dude, right? Like in Utah that made it all up. It was all beneficial to him, and I would, yeah. Okay. All right, cool. I should watch it. I know it's great. I've heard nothing but good things. It's great. My mate who programs weapon drones bought us tickets. He programs weapon drones, huh? Well, all right. Obama? You know, Obama loved it so much in office, he started to do it as a job after he retired. He got into his true passion of crafting and programming weapons drones. We should listen to the first song from the show. No, I'll just watch the show. I'll just see it. Maybe I'll take Ari. It'd be fun. They keep playing that everywhere, right? Atrioc, I just transferred to Brown. I have a bunch of pre-med and econ credits. Which do you think is safer in the future? Safer? Pre-med. Pre-med for sure. Safer? Yeah. You have to really like econ if you're going to do econ. Econ, it can take you a lot of directions. Econ's a pretty good, safe overall business adjacent major. It's one of the more, I guess like I would trust it more. I think econ takes some effort. But I pre-med's great. I've been looking at the job figures. I don't want to spoil too much for predictions, but I've been looking at the job figures. You know how they say unemployment's real low? It is, if you don't look too closely at it. But, you see all these layoffs. You're like, well, what jobs are growing to counterbalance these layoffs? And the two areas that are growing are medical and government jobs. Basically, jobs that are in the government because they're spending like crazy, and then more medical stuff. And so everything else is contracting. And so yeah, you're good for medical, is what I'm saying. Is law future proof? Listen, man. Nope. I can't give you an honest answer on that because law is one of the ones that are like, especially at the entry level, most prone to disruption by AI. Because it can search through all the documents and find things and write agreements and all that stuff. But but I have no idea. Right now it's more like an enhancement for a human, let alone not really a replacement. So you're asking me to like predict exactly how fast all that stuff grows, and I don't know. I can't tell you. But it's spooky for sure if you're a brand new lawyer, as opposed to someone who's got clout and success and is connected. Hey, Atrioc, I think you might like Work by Historia Civilis on YouTube. Pretty interesting video about the evolution of jobs throughout history. That sounds very interesting. I think I would like it. Do you ever see AI taking over a job that you do with your hands? For example, a trade job? I mean, in the long run, I see AI taking over all jobs. Basically, every bit of human activity can be better done by a machine eventually. You're saying long run? Like, I don't know how long, right? I'm not, but if you're asking me if like in the next 80 years I see that, yes, I do. But I don't know sooner or later. But I do, in like the real shortest term, like say 10, 15, 20, I think it looks more like creative white collar jobs are more prone to disruption by AI than blue collar work with your hands jobs, because robots are expensive and humans are relatively cheap, which is crazy. That's like a crazy People did not like science fiction did not predict that, but that's how it's playing out, which is odd. I mean, yeah, it's spooky. Though one thing I think I've talked about this before. There's a really good short story, and I can never remember the name of it. I read it a long time ago that stuck with me forever. But like one thing that I don't think people are talking enough about is like AR goggles on humans who are being coached by AI to do their jobs. So that way they don't need a robot. Can you like imagine like if you're working McDonald's, right? And there's a fucking just a headset you have to wear, and the AI is telling you exactly what to do moment by moment. So it's like do this, go here, do this, clean the bathroom, do this, stop, take a break, do this. And like that is a spooky thought. That it's like it reduces all of the cost of robots and the robot breaking down, but it uses AI to basically control the person minute to minute. That's scary. I think that's spooky. The story really unsettled me, and I haven't seen like hardcore evidence that a company wouldn't try that. I don't know. That's warehouse work right now. Exactly, dude. Amazon is as close to doing that as you can be for a warehouse worker. And it's like, why wouldn't Burger King do that? Why wouldn't it? You know, so I don't know. It's annoying because it posits a future where we have technology good enough to at least replace these jobs people don't really like to do, but we're using humans because they're cheaper. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of fucked up. We're getting into it. We're off the bat. We're getting into it, bro. Damn, bro. Atrioc's hair flopping is distracting me. I'm sorry. It's a little floppy today. What I got left. Big A, we're having our first marketing consumer behavior presentation for the class, and we're doing Elon Musk and Twitter, and people in the class are using your Twitter videos for information. That's cool. Thanks for telling me. That's awesome. I use a lot of dumb jokes in there that I don't think would play well in a classroom. I think I curse a lot. I don't know that they're good for school, but that's good that's cool. Can you use a shorter wig, bro? I always say this, like, bro, if I were to get a wig, if I were to go out and buy a wig, I've got the money, bro. I'd get a better one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the wig I bought. Why did I go to Temu for my wig? That makes no sense, bro. Hey, Big A, I used one of your videos for my presentation and they all booed me. So there's two sides, as you can see. Obviously, there's two sides. That's what you would say. Wait, hey, chat, who actually downloaded the Temu app to look at a viral product? I haven't, so I couldn't tell you. Who's a Temu Terry around here? Hey, Atrioc, how was your day today? Thanks, Aaron, for asking. You know, nobody ever asks. My day was good. People actually ask all the time. It was good. What did I do today? I spent time with Ari. Oh, a friend of mine made me and Ari matching. Not matching. He made us custom Magic Commander decks based on our personalities, is what he said. he made, and then we played Magic together with those. That's what we did. It was a really nice gift. It was a really nice gift. It was a very, very nice gift. Mine was all like garbage. It was like a card called Garbage Man, Shit for Person, Army of Shit. It was all like terrible, sad stuff. I don't know. It was weird. What color combo? No, he made mine mono white, which again, he made me cool. He made me a cool angel deck, a white angel deck. Not really angel. It's like soldiers with an angel in it. And then he made hers about her favorite colors in Magic, which is black and green. He made them like all bugs because she loves bugs. Do you play any other TCGs or just Magic? I played Hearthstone to Legend on stream as part of a sponsorship that kind of fucked my whole life up for a month. I played Shardbound, if you count that. And in New Zealand. It's overstated by Aiden. It's overstated by Aiden that I played Hearthstone in New Zealand, okay? Did I play it while on a beautiful cliffside vista overlooking the wonderful town of Queensland? Yes. Okay, I did. Sure. Did I play it in the car? Yes. Did I play it on the plane? Yes. Is that a problem? No. Have you ever played Hearthstone Battlegrounds? No, I haven't actually. I stopped playing Hearthstone after that sponsorship. Like immediately. Immediately uninstalled it. It was tearing me up. It was dicing me up. Can confirm I met him in Wellington. He was just playing Hearthstone. It's not true. I didn't play any Hearthstone in Wellington. I was too busy looking at the giant glizzy hands. They have a giant fucking glizzy hand sculpture in Wellington, and I visited it. That's real. That's actually just that happened. What was it? It was like the Giant Hands Wellington. What is it called? Oh, here it is. I think it's like a supposed to be about Trump, but it's just odd because it's in New Zealand. This is it. This is where Aiden and I had our meetup in New Zealand. And you know what? We're trying to find. I hope Copenhagen has a similar sculpture, or we're not doing it. It's not me. Why do you have two face cams? Very funny. Very funny. What a hoot. What a hoot and a half, dude. I love it. Atrioc, I just got a settlement check today. What should I do with the money? What are we talking about? What are we talking about in the settlement check? $1,000? $5,000? $20,000? Because Chad can tell you. Chad will give you good advice. If there's one thing I know about Chad, is they're the smartest people when it comes to money in the world. I would say gifties would be. I would say gifties is probably your smartest. Cash in mattress. Atrioc, I watched Minority Report recently because you talked about it, and it was pretty decent TV. No, pretty decent TY. How about that, folks? Atrioc gives a movie rec. Response, pretty decent. How about that? We are improving lives around here. Atrioc, I drink 2 small 8-ounce Red Bulls a day, but it don't hit the same no more. Should I up it to 12? I'm laughing because it's so obviously yes. 16, really? 16. Bro, maybe 3 16-ounces a day. You really gotta understand that you need to be on some sort of stimulant at all times. Okay? That's just the way to live. There's no possible way to get through the day if you don't have. You should be chattering. Your teeth should be chattering. Atrioc, do you have any more movie recs? I'm in a void right now, and Minority Report was actually an enjoyable watch. What is this? What is what? Why is everyone negging me with a positive? Hey, actually, against my best judgment, it actually was pretty okay to watch. Just say you liked it. What's wrong with saying you liked the movie? Wait, you got you. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. It was kind of fine, I guess. Okay, maybe. Like, even though normally I think all of your movie ideas are super shitty, this one was barely past my sniff test. And can you give me another one? If you're gonna ask for another one, say you liked it. I'll tell you a movie. What did I watch recently that was actually pretty damn good? And it had a bit of a twist to it. Here's what it is. I know what it's called, and that's why I'm Googling it. I will give you a movie that nobody would recommend and no one will know about. And I am the only one who knows about it. It's called Windfall, starring Jason Segel and Jesse Plemons. Windfall. The entire movie is just 3 people trapped in a rich guy's house. Windfall. Yes, I recommend it. 3 people trapped in a rich guy's house. And over the course of the movie, you learn a little bit more about these crazy characters. And it gets more and more intense. More and more intense. I'm not going to say it's fucking Citizen Kane. I'm not going to say it's an all-time great movie, but it was good. It surprised me. And the acting's really good, so. Oh no, that would suck, being trapped in housing you don't have to pay for. I think you have completely misunderstood the point of the movie. They're not like living rent free in a billionaire's mansion. It's a it's a standoff, bro. There's yeah, it's prison, by the way. The thing that you said would apply to prison. Oh no, these poor prisoners, they get to live in a place they don't have to pay for. They get a bed and a toilet, don't they even pay for it? Don't you have to pay for prison? I think you have to pay for the phones. But no, you don't have to pay for prison. They don't charge you. I mean, I'm sure some for-profit prisons they do find a way to make money off of you. I want you to know that. I'm not defending the for-profit prison industry, nor really the private or the public prisons. But ostensibly, you are not charged for like a hotel stay. You're charged with a crime, but you're not charged like for 70 nights in the slammer. You gotta tip your prison guards. That's what I always say, dude. Tip your landlords, tip your prison guards. These are 2 things it's just like they do a lot of work for you. Okay? They let you know when it's time to go to the courtyard. They let you know when it's time to go to the mess hall. They tip your prison guards is all I'm saying. But not a bribe. It's getting something out. That's not tipping. That's buying. Tip them just for good service. They're keeping you safe in your rooms at night. Yeah, exactly. Tip your warden. Always tip your warden. Always tip your warden. I would be so funny to be a prisoner and just give the warden a bunch of cigarettes or something. I don't have a lot of cash on me, sir, but I just appreciate the good job around here. I can just tell it's a well-run institution. Big A. I'm a senior environmental engineering major. Please tell me that I'm better than business majors. You know what's funny about that is like every engineer wants to ask that question, but they try to obfuscate it. And you just did it direct, and I like that. I like your honesty. I will not say that you are a better person, but I will tell you your major is more difficult, likely. On average, likely it's more difficult. And thus, if you complete it, you've accomplished something. That being said, a tough lesson for type A type people in college, especially those that don't go to like the very, very top Ivy League schools and are well connected. The world doesn't care too much about your GPA after your first job. So it's not it's not as relevant as you might think it is. That being said, Congratulations. And, you know, I think you're funny. Atrioc, I have a job interview tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Any advice for an interview for my first big boy job? Lindsay, you need to mention that you're an Atrioc moderator early and often. That's what I would say. I would get that on the table quick. I would start by singing some of the community's best songs. I would lead with that. I think that's opening gambit situation. And then I would follow it by 30 minutes of silence. Yeah, I think I would sit down with some papers. I would look at him dead in the eye and say, I'm an Atrioc moderator. Here's my experience. And I would show photos of you banning some people. And then he would sing a full rendition of one of the songs in our community. Like sing it right to his face. Then pause. And then don't break your silence for 30 minutes. Just stare them down. Don't break the silence. If they speak first, they've lost. That's a power move. It's a power move. This will get you the job. This won't get you the job you're applying for. This will get you the job of the person hiring you. Okay? Because usually at the end of it, they'll say, okay, you know what? You can have my job. How about you hire me? Legally, if they talk first, you get their job. Hey, yeah, show them the big A awards to show them that you know how to use a budget. Talk about your budgeting experience where you were given $1,000 budget and spent 20 grand, including 4K on audio that didn't work. I have an interview tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Why does everyone keep telling me the fucking specific time of your interview? I don't need to know that it's 6:30 a.m. or 4:30 p.m., bro. Just tell me interview tomorrow. It's fine. You don't have to give me the specific minute. I'm not gonna join you. I'm not gonna sit down next to you. I guess I will. Do you want me to? Who here needs me to sit in on their interview tomorrow and just sit next to them and be like, facts? Facts. This guy knows what he's talking about. He's seen Marketing Monday. All right, I'll do it. It's going to be busy. I'm going to be like Santa. Get across the world in a whole day, but I will be there. Give me the time of your interview and I will be there. I have an interview tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. for an internship tech company. I'm a college freshman without 3 years of experience, but it was with a nonprofit, so I learned a lot. It wasn't a tech company. So you're applying for an internship at a tech company, but you don't have experience in it. That's fine. Obviously there's some people that have the fucking Google internship into the Facebook internship and they're applying for fucking Amazon and then it goes slam dunk, all right? But realistically, I think your experience with 3 years in nonprofit, 3 years is good because I'm assuming you're a student perhaps? You're a college freshman and already have 3 years of experience. You're great. That being said, I rarely see. I mean, like in video, we didn't get any freshmen. Freshmen's really young to be getting internships. I don't know. And also nonprofit is vague, but yeah, you might not get it, but that's fine. Get it sophomore. Usually it's like junior year you get like a real big boy internship. Hey big A, yeah, it can happen. I'm just saying it's like, you know, you're hey babe. Oh my god. This looks really good.
It's hot, so I'm just gonna
I got it. I got the sides.
Alright.
Thanks, babe.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Wow, how nice is that? Oh, unasked for. I think she was wearing a bra, but we'll allow it. Atrioc, have you ever tried looks maxing? Look at this jawline. Tell me I haven't mewed 4 hours a day, every day for the past 6 years. Okay? I've been mewing, dude. I wake up, I mew. I go to sleep, I mew. No, I haven't done that. I thought it was stupid. I did a video about it, or like a clip about it. You're such a dick rider for Ari, bro. For real, for real. That's my wife. I don't know if I'm glazing, but I do like her. Yeah. Atrioc, can you get me a job at Twitch, bro? I'm sorry, but not to be, I don't know, crass here, but even people at Twitch can't get a job at Twitch. You know what I'm saying? They're fucking laying off half the company. Black Lakers, they have the 10 gifted. Pog Champ. Yeah, if you are like graduating right now and you're like, I want to get a job in the games industry, fucking be prepared for a real shit season. Okay? Be prepared for a real shit time. The layoffs were fast and they were furious and they were not family. Okay? Everyone's got hit. It's a real winter. I think, yeah, I mean, the hiring will be slow. You're going to encounter a lot of ghost jobs. You're going to encounter a lot of like 10,000 applicants for one role. They're going to be, I don't know. It's going to be bad. That's my experience. I mean, that's my impression of the next 2 years. Thoughts on China lowering reserve ratio? China is doing a bunch of things, including a bunch of stimulative actions to try and get their stock market back up, including lowering their reserve ratio, including banning short selling, including a big bazooka of stimulus coming. They're doing a lot of things, similar to America in 2007 after our real estate troubles, to try and get the market back up. Remains to be seen if it'll work, but if it does work, ironically, Chinese stocks will end up being a pretty solid investment because they should bounce back because of the stimulus. So I don't know. I've been reading about it, but I couldn't give you a hardcore. I'm glad I have a stable, well-paying job as an Atrioc fan musician. Ask the storyteller. It's one of the highest paid positions in the world. If you guys don't know this, 98% of my YouTube revenue goes to Ask the Storyteller. And the 2% goes to the editors. Are the layoffs hitting all industries or mostly tech? It's hitting tech and the gaming industry pretty hard. The two areas that are growing are like net hiring. Basically, I looked at this pretty recently. The two ones carrying our low unemployment rate are government jobs and healthcare. Those two are like a huge component of when they say like we gained X amount of jobs this month. Like you look into it and that's what it is. So if those are areas you are interested in working in, but like the private sector generally is slowing or doing full on layoffs. People do not realize you just need to have been born in 95 and have been a loser. So you bought a house in 2019 at 0 interest, but pre-price hikes. I don't know why millennials bitch so much. You are like an extremely rare example. You are someone who's born in 1995, but had enough money for the down payment on a house. I mean, you're pretty young to get a house. And you got it in 2019. But I do agree that you hit the jackpot. Buying pre-pandemic while interest rates were still low is the ultimate GOAT move. Because now you have really low payments. Your house is appreciated in value a fuck ton. And you're sitting pretty. Yeah, it's great. Good for you. All right? Get over it. The real thing is just to be born in 1967. and then all houses are fucking cheap, even on a 1-income salary, and you get a house, and over the next 40 years of your life, it continually rises in value, along with all of your retirement stocks. Everything you buy just generally trends upward after 30 years of low interest rates. And so, yeah. Hey, Big A, should first time chatter, let's bring up the vibe. Okay, what do you want to talk about? I don't have to talk. Listen, I like this stuff, but I don't have to talk about it. I'll talk about whatever you want. I'm in a good mood. I'm down to talk about whatever. I can talk about fucking anything, bro. I don't got to talk about economics. Napoleon? What is there to say about him, bro? We're going to watch Oversimplified Part 2 today. We'll watch that for sure. 100%. That's happening. Any tips for paying off loans? I'm not a huge Dave Ramsey fan, but I think he is helpful to a lot of people. I can't argue that. For like getting in a mindset of, I'm going to pay off my fucking loans. Also, hit streak. Thank you for the 17 months, Jesse. It's great to see you. Sorry I missed it. Much love, brother. Hope you're doing well. I think for paying off your loans, there's that, is it the waterfall method where you just pay off the highest interest one first? You just focus everything on that, then go to the next one. And you try to get small wins. I think that's good. Snowball. I keep calling it waterfall. It's snowball method. I think you should look that up and look into it. If you have a bunch of different debts from different areas, I think that's worked for people. Also, this is, I don't want to sound insensitive, but like oftentimes it can be easier to grow your income more than like cut your expenses. Like growing the numerator here is actually easier than trying to like cut every single expense down to like penny pinching. Because I think that really can, especially, I don't think most people are avocado toasting their way out of a house. And so I think cutting every little joy and living off rice and beans to like, I don't know, is the best way. And I think you can often find interesting other ways to make a little extra cash. And definitely, you know, I mean, this is not a great time to do it, but generally you should like keep an eye out for other jobs in your field, even if you have a good job right now, just to like, it's one of the best ways to get a raise. People often, Atrioc, have you read The Peloponnesian War? If not, I think you'd really like it. It's the first historical/political science document to not attribute things to God. And it's entirely told by epic speeches. I've only heard of it. I haven't read it. It does seem awesome. Is it easy read or is it difficult? Sometimes I know a lot of people recommended Ulysses to me. Not a lot of people, but like I've seen it recommended as like a great book, and I read it and it was very difficult. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't do it. I'll fully admit I couldn't read Ulysses. The whole book is told as like a stream of consciousness thought from 3 different characters' heads. It's like just like, oh, I can't wait to go home and I'm fucking tired and it's just like it's ridiculous. I couldn't do it, and it's like it's supposed to be one of the greatest books ever, but I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't do it. What book? It's called Ulysses. Hey, Atrioc, I'm planning on freelancing web dev straight out of college. If I remember correctly, you did that too with esports writing. Any tips? Any tips is don't do it for esports writing. Yours sounds way better, bro. Esports writing freelance out of college. Tell me that's a good idea. Thank God it worked out, bro. Holy fuck, I was broke. Holy fuck, I was broke. Yeah, I think you're in a better spot. Atrioc. Just found out the interest rate for my loan went from 2.75% to 7% in the span of 1.5 years. I guess you do not have a fixed rate loan. Sounds like you're not American. Ooh, we caught him, boys. Lunar Abyss, not American. That was your first mistake. First mistake. Should have gotten a 30-year fixed in America. American, but living in the UK. Oh, God, by choice? That's almost worse, you traitor. You Benedict Arnold? Oh, my God, dude. Wow, how's that red coat feel? No, you said not by choice. I'm kidding. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, you're not the only person in the UK dealing with that. All those adjustable rate mortgages are fucking hitting right now, and mortgage payments are way up. It sucks ass. What are your thoughts on Skibbity Toilet? I actually think Skibbity Toilet, from a like, I don't know, from like a societal perspective, is really interesting. I never would have guessed if you would have given me 50 different fucking options. Which one was going to be the viral sensation among kids? Would I have picked the weird, dark Gmod machinima with no dialogue featuring toilets? And I never would have guessed that in a million years. It's so creepy. I'm just surprised. That is like children's birthday parties is blowing up. It's fucking huge. Yeah, like, more people know of this face. Wait, I'm sorry. Of G-Man's face from Skibbity Toilet than from fucking Half-Life. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Like, that's like one of the most iconic characters in gaming, and like the vast majority of people that do recognize that face would not recognize it from Half-Life. Isn't Half-Life like the Greek mythology of gaming? What does that mean? Half-Life is the Greek mythology of gaming. You mean like very important and pivotal? What's Half-Life? Half-Life is like a very important and pivotal first-person shooter. The first Half-Life, incredibly pioneering. Story. Set pieces. You know? Like, you really felt like you were playing, not really a movie, but like for the time, really ahead of the game. It wasn't just like run and gun, shoot with no reason. Then you get, Half-Life 2. Incredibly innovative for physics and game engine and graphics. Half-Life 2 is so far ahead of the pack, and all of the mods and spin-offs of that game basically fueled PC gaming for the next fucking 20 years. Half-Life 2, incredibly pioneering. And then Half-Life 3 will never come out because they can never figure out how to do that. Half-Life Alyx, the only, like, the fucking greatest VR game. So that's the pioneering legacy of it. I mean, Half-Life 2, if you were around, I guess not many of you were. Like, not many of you were around when Half-Life 2 released as a PC gamer. That's crazy to me. I mean, I was young. That's why I just realized that I was young. That's why nobody else here did it. But Half-Life 2, like, day of release, I mean, you couldn't even play it because Steam was so trash. It was the day of Steam. Like, the day Steam released was the day Half-Life 2 released. They did them both at once. And I remember thinking, this fucking sucks. I mean, I probably didn't curse because I was a kid. But I was like, why? This is so shit. Like, this Steam thing? Like, why do I have to fucking install this stupid fucking program? And then it kept crashing and it was lagging and it was shitty. I hated it. But anyway, it ended up being really important. And Half-Life 2, when I first played it, man, that game was fucking mind-blowing, dude. You get off the fucking train, you look up, I mean, it's just crazy. The opening of that game is crazy. You should pull up Half-Life 2 on stream after calling it. I didn't call Half-Life 2 a dog shit game. The only thing I shit on Half-Life 2 for is that it has the most pussy-ass, weak-ass, unsatisfying pistol in the history of games. The pistol sound in Half-Life 2 is so whack. I mean, all the gun sounds I think are pretty whack in that game. I think they're all rinky-dink compared to the Magnum. The Magnum's all right. So that's the only thing I criticize it for, but it's more of a joke. The game's great. The game's iconic. Hey, Big A, I'm an independent truck driver transporting asphalt, dirt, etc. I was informed they have started looking for trucks for constructing the railway from Vegas to Barstow. I had no idea about that. There's a railway from Vegas to Barstow? Is that really happening, or... I have no idea if that's true or not. I feel like we've never really built good rails, so I don't trust it. But if it happens, that'd be great. I feel like, I've always wanted a high-speed rail to Vegas, bro. That way I can gamble more often. It's good for you. Lil Bro thinks Half-Life 2 is good. Clearly he hasn't played Gollum. I haven't. I feel like I missed the boat on playing... Because I remember we played on stream that terrible Fast and the Furious game. And while the game was bad, the stream was really fun. So, like, wouldn't that stand to reason that Gollum would be a fun stream? And that King Kong game would be a fun stream. So, I should have done it, but I missed the time. But that being said, flip side, I played Scorn, and that was a terrible game, and it wasn't a good stream. No, see, Scorn was not... No, you guys are saying it's fun. It wasn't fun. Scorn was pretty shit. I was not having a good time. So... Like, next time there's a famously bad game, tell me. I'll just play it that day. We'll just do it. Atrioc, are you happy as me that we have officially been friends for 30 months? That is how you measure friendship, is by a paid subscription. Thank you for the 30 months of friendship, Aaron TV. Really appreciate that. I am very happy. To many more months of friendship. Have you heard of a game called Atrioc Racing? I feel like the world hasn't heard of it enough. I unironically believe that if you guys had been the right age, playing Empire Earth at the right time, that you would have fucking loved. You would have loved Atrioc Racing. Atrioc Racing was ahead of its time, bro. That's a great game. That is a great game. That is just an overall good game. People would really enjoy it. Hey, Atrioc, when are you going to visit me in Linkus? Say soon, even if it's a lie. Soon. Maisie, I would love to visit you in Linkus. I thought I was going to come out for the wedding. It's sort of the next plan that I had. But I've been preparing. So how long do you want me to make my speech? Because I was going to do a tight 30 minutes. But I can make it longer. I can't cut it down. But I can make it longer. I can give a really powerful speech. And it's going to be about speedrunning is going to be part of it, though I won't speedrun the speech. I can waffle, bro. I can waffle with the best of them. Sorry, Maisie, to ask this. I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you mind if I bring my chat? They were so good at my wedding. I would love if I could bring them to your wedding with Linkus. I feel like all my chat would love to be there. They would really have a good time, Maisie. Can you, like, please? I'll bring just 3,000. Linkus is trying to get Manscaped to sponsor it, so you're gonna have to check with him. Everyone in chat will all buy Manscaped trimmers if we go. Maisie, we promise we will all buy them. Oh my God, they're in. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be a profitable wedding. Holy shit, he's gonna fucking. I will. My balls are hairy as fuck. Save it for the wedding conversation, my friend. Come on. Great dialogue like that. Save that for the toast. We were already planning on coming, but now we're going to be invited. Yeah, think about that. First time you guys show up when you're... I'm really excited. I mean, Ari and I really want to visit Maisie and Link, because I just, Texas, it's like they're not part of America anymore. They're seceded, so I have to get like a different passport or something. Should be a fucking pain in the ass. I can't wait to summarize every Hitman horse for my speech. That would be powerful. That would be powerful. Thoughts on Abbott causing a constitutional crisis? I'm honestly not aware. I fully will admit that I have drifted away, and I was never even super good at following it. I have drifted away from following a lot of American politics because I find it to be frustrating and draining, and I don't feel like I learn anything, nor... I've drifted, bro. I've not kept up. I don't, when I see an article about it, even in like the FT, which I read regularly, I read something else. And what's funny is like, I still read about politics, but like in fucking Belgium. I read a lot. I like to read about politics in Nigeria, and I like to read about fucking China. I like to read about Japan and Taiwan and Europe, but it doesn't do it for me in America. I get, how do you read the FT, physical or digital? I have a physical subscription that I'm a fucking full-on boomer. This is the most boomer habit I have, and you guys call me a boomer, and I don't believe you, but when I do this, I, in the morning, get a physical newspaper, and I walk to a cafe, and I read it. But I unironically think it is like the one good habit in my life that like really, really compounds. I understand. I'm admitting it. Okay? I'm admitting it. What do you want me to say? I'm admitting it. That's what I do. I understand it's weird. People give me weird looks. The fucking waitress like joked with me. She's like, really? Like, you read a newspaper? Yeah, I get it. I 100% get it. But what fucking it is a good habit. It is a good habit. Do you also wear a fedora? That's just for fashion. Unrelated, I wear a fedora at all times off stream. I wear a fedora because it's cool. For example, I often spend most of my waking hours writing angry Reddit posts about shit that I don't really understand. I just get in there and write long screeds. And I often feel like when I press post, if I'm not wearing the Fedodo, it doesn't hit the same. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't hit the same. Like once I put the fedora on, I tip it and I post, people know that my shit is real. The only time you should read a newspaper is when it's one of the moving ones from Harry Potter, like a real millennial. If those were real, I would read them. 100%. If chocolate frogs with the fucking trading cards in them were real, I would punt my savings to try and get this would be a good time to name a really famous wizard. A Victor Crumb or something. The chocolate frogs are real. Okay, well, I'm not. Can I interview you for a position I'm hiring for on stream? I'm not looking for a job right now, B-Pie. Thank you very much. I would prefer not to do our interview here, and I'm not currently looking to join your organization. This is me playing hard to get, though. So if you feel like power move, you want to offer me the job outright. If you had to erase either Harry Potter or Hamilton from the world, which would it be? If I had to erase Harry Potter or Hamilton from the world, which would it be? I think Hamilton's not big enough to compare to Harry Potter. There's more lost. I also watched the scene from Harry Potter 3, the movie, where they uncover Scabbers. And it's actually a goated scene. Alfonso Cuarón, is that his last name? He ate. He fucking left zero crumbs, as you might say. That's actually fucking good. Like the actors are all good. They're trying. Yeah, that's good. Hamilton. I feel like my Hamilton phase is a little over. I'll be honest with you. I don't really. I really liked it, but I don't think about it too much anymore. And the millennial in me can't get rid of Harry Potter. It's baked in. You had a Hamilton phase? Yeah, it was recent. It was on stream. It was like, I watched it when it came out on Disney, and I was like, I loved it. It made me fucking cry. You know what's really funny is like how much of all of the Dream SMP was just stealing from Hamilton. It was clearly like mostly British kids that watched Hamilton recently and just yoinked it. They just put it badly into Minecraft. That's what they did. They watched Hamilton and then they Hamilton wasn't even Lin-Manuel's best role. His best role is House. If you think about it, that's what Hamilton is really about. The message of Hamilton is not that. No, it's not about British teens. Somehow, no, it doesn't. Hamilton is about Tommy Innit. In a way. In a way, isn't all media about Tommy Innit? It's about British theft. True. Facts. You are famous in my country, Nauru, Atrioc. Isn't the only time I've ever mentioned Nauru extremely negative? Didn't I make a video recently talking about how Nauru fucking kind of ratted out Taiwan for money? That's all I said. Is it infamous? That's all I said, bro. I don't think I've ever mentioned Nauru outside of that. Nauru mentioned. I guess, yeah, if I just have one viewer from Nauru, that's a big chunk of the island. The whole of Nauru respected you for calling them out. It was a real like, you know what? My bad, OG. You know what? You got us on that one. We wanted the bank, dude. We wanted a little Beijing bank. If the GDP of Nauru is less than XQC, could XQC buy Nauru? It's not. GDP is all of the value of the products and services made in a nation in 1 year. It is not the cost of the nation. But short answer is yes, of course he can. You know, I'm not going to bother with it. Yes, of course he can. He could borrow it. He could put it on Afterpay. XQC could put his watch. He could walk in and just flex his watch and they would say, you're president. How's climbing going since the Magnus vid? After the Magnus vid, I didn't climb for a long time. I've been climbing this year and it's been fun. I just went with Shaken and Lud. We've been a couple times and they're good. They're both better than me, which is tough. I gotta get my game up. Unironically, I do have to say it. I hate to say it, I fear. Both Shake and Lud are shockingly strong. They've gotten really strong, which is unfortunate because I think that's lame. Like I've been working out. I think I'm in better shape than I've been in a long time. I feel good, feel healthy. But I can't bust out 30 pull-ups or whatever. It's crazy. My friend's getting better. I fucking hate them too. It's not exactly what I said. It's not exactly what I said, bro. I'm just saying I am impressed with it, and that means I got to work harder. Pull-ups are specific. You only get good at them by doing exactly them. That's what I did today. I went to training today, and I was like, can I do pull-ups? I got to get better at pull-ups, bro. I'm not very good at pull-ups. And we did a bunch of pull-ups. I did like some shoulders and pull-ups and stuff. They both do steroids, by the way. I'm sorry, am I leaking this? They both do a lot of roids, so it's not the same. I'm clean. I'm fucking 100% natural. So it's a little different, but they're both roided out of their minds. I'm natty. I thought I could do pull-ups until I actually tried, and I can only do 5 max. I think I'm like 5 to 7 pull-ups. Like real ones. Stop at the bottom, no cheating. 5 to 7. But that's like with a lot of trying. I've been like, and I'm not kidding. I was there. We climbed for a while, and then after we climbed, we were at the gym, and I saw Lud bang out 30 in a row or close to that, which is like, that's really good because he weighs more than me. I was impressed. I was literally impressed. He's like pretty fucking strong. But again, not natty, so I used to be able to do like 40 to 50, and now I can only do 5, and I don't feel any weaker. I mean, you have to be somewhat weaker, right? I mean, that's a huge gap. That 40 pull-ups in a row to 5 means like something changed. Objectively, but I get what you're saying. Like, I do feel like pull-ups, it's just weird. Like, it gasses you so fucking quick. I don't know. It's impressive. It's impressive people that can do all that many. Because I should be built for pull-ups, really. I'm like, I weigh significantly less than those guys, especially for my height. It's crazy. Significantly? Well, I'm like 20 pounds less than Lud, and we're the same height. So it is like, I should be able to do more pull-ups, right? But I don't. I'm not even close. David Goggins did 4,000 pull-ups in less than 24 hours. Is that real? I can never tell these David Goggins stories if they're real or if he's like Kim Jong-un. 4,000 pull-ups in 24 hours? Joe Biden did 8,000 pull-ups in 24 hours? Yeah, but that's a regular day for Joey B. Dark Brandon knocks those out. Wait. 1 second. It's running an ad, and I'm going to just play the ad song and get blow my nose and get a water. So 1 second. And then I'll answer some more questions, but it's fun. We're having a good vibe. Good vibe today. But then I want to watch Oversimplified, and Maybe do some dailies or send it to Nerdle or something, and then we'll watch probably House. That's the thing. Okay. All right. Hey, yo! Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. I'm definitely playing Prince of Persia again, bro. Don't test me. I might just beat it in one day. I'm finishing my goddamned predictions. Is it just me, or has David Goggins become this generation's Chuck Norris? Yeah, it makes sense. But I think, unlike Chuck Norris, David Goggins actually does some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's a meme, but he also has done it. It's a little different. I will say the ratio of gaming to waffling has been increasingly low. It's a fact. It's a fact. I won't deny it. I won't deny it. The thing about waffling is it's fun. And it's kind of two-way. It's two-way. I like the idea of getting online. People say some funny shit or some stupid shit that I make fun of. We get a little back and forth. It's a good. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the unspoken thing that people aren't recognizing. Is like, if I'm talking about something stupid, back and forth, and it's just me on screen, everyone goes, oh, waffling, oh, waffling. But if I talk about it while playing some puzzle game badly, if we do the same conversation, but there's just like a fucking game on the screen that I'm not even paying attention to, all of a sudden, like, oh, now he's gaming. Now it's a gaming stream. Now it's just banter while he's gaming. But it's like, it's really the same thing. I'm just focused more on what I'm saying, and I'm actually reading the chat. So let's not, let's just be real about like what we want out of a stream. Because I think, you know, I think often gaming is like the Subway Surfers that give something to bounce off of. But I don't know. So, but for me, I'm also kind of I'm a focused gamer. When there's a game to being had, I don't waffle very much or as well because I like to game. I want to beat it. I want to get better. And so I can waffle much better when I'm just here doing it. IRL streaming in China. That's my, if I could snap my fingers and have everything figured out to do a stream, it would be an IRL stream walking through China, like walking through Shanghai or something. That'd be so fun. I would love to do that. I would love to do that, but I just don't think I can get away with it, which is unfortunate. Ask Jake and Bake about. I think Jake and Bake, he did do it. He did some awesome ones. I would love. Yeah, I guess I should ask him. I've never known. I never met him. I don't know him, so I can't. It's like not like we're close. But I might. Maybe I'll do it in Taiwan or something. I don't know. I would love to do some IRL streams from somewhere else. That'd be fun. Just as a breakup of the content. I'm also like not afraid to talk to people on the street. I have no fear of like asking someone something, which could be fun. I think it might be a little different if I'm streaming, but we'll see. Do you speak Mandarin? No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying in general. Like if I was at fucking Santa Monica Pier or something, I would be able to do that and talk to people. Not necessarily that I would be able to speak a foreign language I've never studied. We're gonna watch Oversimplified Part 2 right here in probably like 5 minutes. Do you have any plans to play Outer Wilds DLC? Absolutely. And Elden Ring DLC. 100% I will play those. Outer Wilds is a great game. I had a great time. Yeah, well, there's zero reason for me not to play. I don't know why you're copying. I'm going to play it. But I have to beat Prince of Persia. Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Not even in 2024. Dude, I'm not even, I mean, yes, in 2024. Bro, you guys are haters and fakes, bro. You're haters and fakes because I will beat it. Like, probably within soon. Like, before, I'll say this on God. Here's what I'll say. Before February is over, on God, on my life, or I will get a tattoo of a glizzy. I will be Outer Wild DLC. You can clip that. Before February is over, 100%. 100%. That's the easiest bet I ever made. Of course I'm going to play it before then. So now you know, okay? Now you can stop harassing me about it, which is what it is harassment. He secretly already has a glizzy tat. Checkmate, idiots. I already have a full back tattoo of a glizzy that I have had forever. So it's going to be, I've already clutched it. Call that shit a glat. Say the year. February 2024. February of this year, I'll beat Outer Wilds DLC. Facts. Facts. Logic, okay? Oh, speaking of facts and logic. Wait. Speaking of facts, logics, and politics. Who here, raise your hand, is halfway through and stopped the Ben Shapiro versus Destiny Lex Friedman debate? Who here watched about half of it and then clicked out and didn't finish? Anyone? That's like the first I've ever really watched those guys. But that thing went mega viral, and so I did watch it, or I started watching it. It's funny, I was hanging out again with Shake and Low, we were talking about it. We all three had separately watched about half of it and clicked out. And it was funny because they... Listen, I am like the most passive, minor Lex Friedman hater, which is like, I get your game. I respect your game, G. I understand what you're doing, but I just find you to have zero riz. And so I just wish that there was a world where we had a little bit better of an interviewer for all these big time. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I'm not mad at him. I get it. I just wish he was a little bit more, had some punch, dude. Some kind of, and so that was, I mean, he said like 4 words the whole fucking debate. And then he picked 2 guests that make for a great thumbnail, but in the end, remarkably, are very similar people that agree on a lot. It's like, bro, if you're going to put, listen, I am not getting into this subject, I swear to God, because for me, it's not worth it. I don't want to talk about it. But to spend like a literal third of the video being about Israel-Palestine and to pick 2 people that are basically identical on the subject is crazy. It's crazy. Like that, if you want to have them debate on something, then pick different topics that they disagree on. It was so much of the video was that being the subject, and they were just going back and forth with minor disagreements about tiny details, but like overall, that's not a debate, bro. That was crazy. So yeah. That being said, I will say one thing. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't know that much about Destiny. I have had probably the wrong impression of Destiny before this. All I knew about Destiny, but prior to seeing this, was that he did the thing where he refused to not say the N-word. Which is like all that I've known. In my mind, I thought Destiny was alt-right before this. I swear to God, that's what I thought. I didn't know. I'm out of it. Again, I don't follow politics and American stuff. I don't look at debate lords. I don't know any of this. I thought he was like openly alt-right, but he's not. And I also give credit where credit is due. Some of the arguments he made, specifically about Jan 6th and a couple other things, I found to be very compelling. They actually changed my view slightly. I think they were pretty solid. I think for me, the structure he did it made sense. Okay, that's it. That's all I know. But overall, I found the debate to be pretty unsatisfying. Changes view into supporting Jan 6th. You guys don't even wait. Why are you putting K Kona? He was the side against it, bro. You literally have no. You literally have no idea what. So anyway, you have to. Used to be for it? No, I didn't used to be for it. I just didn't have a good framework for what I thought the response should be. And I thought he had done more research into it than I have. So, anyway, we're storming the Capitol, boys, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is we're now storming the Capitol, but for different reasons, okay? This one is for my own personal wealth and enrichment. I literally just want to steal pens from the Capitol, all the offices. I want to steal pens and chairs, Aeron chairs. I basically want it to be just robbing for money. Because I want to buy more games and stuff. Steal a laptop, steal their coffee. All right? Take our tax dollars back. Yeah, exactly. It's like looting. It's like Fortnite. Exactly. That's my opinion on it. Anyway, I found it to be, I don't know, some parts were interesting, but I was overall a little let down by the thing. And also, and this part's really unfair, but Ben Shapiro, I can't do it with his voice, bro. I can't do it. It's like I feel like he has a debuff. No matter, he could make the greatest argument in the world. He could make a 10 out of 10 argument, and to me, it's a 5 because it filters out 5 points. It's just tough, and that's not fair to him. If I'm trying to be honest, but it's so there's this particular type of Redditor aesthetic that I don't like, which is like slightly nerdy and condescending. The idea of like someone trying to use intelligence as a blunt force looking down on that kind of, I hate it. To me, it's very frustrating, and it triggers me more than anything. And his voice is like it's like if you made a fucking robot designed to read Reddit posts out loud. It's that voice. So yeah, it's House-esque, but again, House is a fictional character who also does funny things, and at the end of every episode saves lives. But in real life, it's just an asshole. It's just in real life, it's like a completely unlikable person to be around. Oh jeez. I low-key think it would be fun to be around Ben besides politics. You just want to get a beer with Ben Shapiro. You just want to kick it. You just want to kick it with the boys, night out on the town. Hell yeah, brother. Kick back some brews. I can't think of anyone who'd be a better party guest than Benny S. No, I'm afraid I fear his vibes do not pass the test. Are you gonna go live? Ben Shapiro and Tom McDonald have a song coming out together tomorrow called Facts. Is that real? I'm not gonna go live tomorrow because I will be at the concert, unfortunately, front row. That is unfortunate. Wow, legitimately. This is real. Look at this. Facts. Yeah, we're going to listen to this tomorrow for sure, unfortunately, I fear. That's heat. That's heat. That's heat, 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 heat. Ben better rap. For sure. Ben better rap. Okay, guys. Let's watch a little Oversimplified, we think. Oversimplified Part 1 we watched yesterday. It was really fun. We were watching the Napoleonic Wars Part 2. You don't need to have watched Part 1, I think, to enjoy this. We can give you the rundown. Napoleon has risen from being a little weird mama's boy to Emperor of France by being really good at commanding armies of men. Shockingly good. And that made him popular, and then that made him able to sort of subvert the revolution and instead and replace the consuls with just him as emperor. Now he wants to be sort of a god. Every other country in Europe is pissed because France eliminated the monarchy, although it has a monarchy now with him. And they all teamed up to fight him. And he beat their ass not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. 4 coalition wars. The first, second, third, and fourth coalitions all teamed up to beat him. And he beat them all. Which is fucking crazy. Again, he is probably maybe the, and if not easily top 10, top 5 greatest generals in human history. Winning battles he probably had no business winning economically or army size wise. So now part 2, the downfall. What happens after that? What happens after that? He's won 4 wars straight. He's on top of Europe. France is kicking ass. What? Boop, boop, boop. That was great. That was great. It's a very, very fun watch. Very insane life and times of Napoleon. And I think people in their mind have Napoleon further back in history. Like Napoleon is after the creation of America. America is around during all of this. It's great. I mean, Napoleon relatively recent. In my life, relatively recent. Final thoughts, movie. Oh, dude, that YouTube video was so much better than the movie. Crazy how much better the video was in the movie. I would have loved. Him and General Washington smoked a blunt together. I'm not sure that's true. Not sure we can verify that Napoleon and Washington smoked a fat blunt together. I think you may have made that up. Not imagine though. That would be fire. That would be fire. It is crazy if you look at like some of the, like the Beatles are like 60s, 70s era superstars, and Elvis is like 50s, but they were friends and they smoked together. I didn't know the Beatles and Elvis like hung out and got high, but they did. And Bob Dylan, I think. Bob Dylan and the Beatles and Elvis have all separately fucking got high together. And Napoleon was there. Yeah, what is this, Wikipedia? Damn, that Russia stuff was real fucking dumb, though. Damn, that was dumb. Dude, look at his... Wait. Look at this guy's list. Wait, this is crazy. It's like a fucking Smash GG page. It's every battle he played. Victory, 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 victory. Yikes! Yikes, bro! Defeat. Then he's back. Victory, 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 defeat. Yikes! Victory, 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 just victory, victory, defeat. Yikes! Win, and then Russia loss. And that's all it took right here. Basically these two, and it all fucking crumbles from there. Defeat. I mean, you know, shocking. This is definitely Armada numbers. I mean, he's putting up victories even as his fucking empires crumbled around him. We're on the 6th coalition here. He's putting up like 7 back-to-back dubs. Look at the number of flags on Waterloo. Dude, just look at this. That's crazy. Everyone said fun no. Napoleon's Russia defeats are like when Mango picks Dr. Mario. We're in the thinnest Venn diagram right now of people that care about both. I guess you're right. Yeah, just inting. Russia watches VODs. Russia has really banked on the fact they're really big and really cold for a long time. Let me tell you that. 9:34, folks. I want to watch House tonight, of course. Been on a great kick. I guess we could do it a little early, but then I'm just going to end early, which I might do to spend more time with Ari, plus play Magic with her, plus I have to finish. I told them by the 30th. I said the 30th is the absolute latest, basically 29th, that I will be doing predictions. I have to do it. And that's for my sponsor. They said end of month or it's a no-go, so 30th. So maybe I need the time. Yeah, so okay, fine. Let's watch House. So let's vibe. I'm gonna run an ad. We'll get snacks, we'll get drinks, we'll watch House. Bada bing, bada boom. I promise you, once I finish this predictions, once it's out there, once it's done, I'm going to do a big-ass stream, play Prince of Persia. I'll just beat the whole fucking thing. I'll play it for 8 hours, bro. I've actually been wanting to go live early every day, but then I get mad at myself because I'm not working on this fucking thing. So, all right, let's run the ad. Let's play the song.